So I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, PokeTubers. I don't guess he's not really a PokeTuber, but a Pokemon investor. I know I'm gonna lose some of my audience with the whole investing talk, but just stay with me. So Rudy from Alpha Investments was, as you could see in the thumbnail, he was showing a quick little behind the scenes video of his one of his probably many, I think he said he had multiple warehouses or storage units. And he was just kind of going through his inventory, seeing what he had. Very loosely, there were packs on the ground, packs or boxes with packs that were overflowing. And that video inspired me to make this video because it was such a nice take. It was such a refreshing take to see someone as probably the biggest Pokemon investor that we all know. Maybe besides like Cool Trainer Ryan or PokeRef, but think from speculations on Reddit and YouTube and even TikTok, all that stuff. People think that Rudy's definitely the biggest Pokemon investor, but someone like him to not really care about the market. Obviously, he owns a business. This is his bread and butter. TCGs are his bread and butter. But just the way he went about his collections, it was pretty funny. My favorite part of the video is like he had a whole box full of like Breakpoint, and it was just like falling out. And he's like, "Remember this? remember XY Breakpoint?" And then he had like he was like, "Oh, I think there's a pack on the ground." And he's like just picking up some evolution packs. He's like, "Oh, this was garbage. No one wanted this." It was very cool, and it's like it put me into perspective. Someone that collects and invests into Pokemon very, very passively. Like when I buy 2, 3, 4 of a booster box if I really like the set, if I really believe in the set, and I just either put it here, or if I buy a case, it goes to our storage unit. And Rudy was kind of the person that got me in that mindset. He believes in the 3 to 5 year mark of just set it and forget it. He does, he does have a Patreon program where he can sell, certain boxes here and there. But I think that his whole mentality to the market is so gold, and it's something that we all should note for our personal collections and investments. Like he was saying in his video, he was like, "I'm not concerned about the 13%, the crashes, the PokeTubers saying that Scarlet and Violet is crashing, it's not investable, blah blah blah." He has such a narrow, clear path of what he's doing, because what he's done has worked, and it's worked for years, from set and generation to generation. He's just done the same thing, and he's done well over time. And when he talked about the whole 13%, I think he used 13%, or he used the 13 or 15%, whatever he used. He's like, "This is going up and this is going down every week, blah blah blah, this set's going to zero." I totally felt him when he said that. I recently started to pull back from these Pokemon investing videos. I'm not gonna name any of you guys, but you guys get blasted, I'm sure, from your algorithm of just people popping up every day, just reading these charts, reading these percentages, which mean actually nothing. The only time I think these are actually like valuable is if you're buying these in singles. I think when the singles are down, I think obviously that's the best time to buy, and that was one of the main reasons why I made this channel as well, was to give you guys a quick peek into when is the best time to buy the cards that you've been saving up. Because if you can get a card on discount for $20, $40 off, that can go towards the next card, and you compound that with compound interest, and then you have an entire new collection because you just paid attention to the market just a little bit. So that's where I could see those percentages really coming in handy when it comes to singles. But the sealed stuff, it's just funny to me, because no one's going to flip a sealed case like that. It's not like a single. A single, people buy and flip singles really fast compared to, let's say, for example, my last couple of videos, the openings were the Pokemon investing, opening my worst Pokemon investment. Those collection boxes have been sitting there. I've had them on my offer up for over a year, and nobody wants these things. Even the ones, besides the ones with Evolving Skies, obviously, even the Celebrations ones that I had up there, those are all sitting. I have so many collection boxes up there that I'm just going to open for the channel. And I know that I always can break those down and sell the packs, and it's just so much extra work. And I know I don't want to turn that into a full-time job. I want to buy something sealed, keep it sealed forever, set it, forget it, sell it later. That was my plan. But sometimes you have to keep money liquid and you have to move certain things. I recently just sold an Astro Radiance booster box on OfferUp to buy more Pokemon 151 to open, to have fun for the channel. They do great views. I really enjoy opening that set. That's a case. I always tell you guys, when I buy these booster boxes, it's in the hopes of it going up in value, maybe 2, 3x, and then I can sell to reinvest into more sealed products so that I can open for the channel to help grow this channel and reinvest into myself, into the channel. Recently, I've made some pretty irrational buys that from PokeTubers, where they're saying this card is going to be down, or this card is down 20%. Or this sealed product is down 20%. I went out and bought a crap ton of Shiny Treasures EX I don't know for what reason. Like, I like the set. It's going to be around for a very long time. I have enough. I have plenty of Shiny Treasures EX, just like I have plenty of Silver Tempest booster boxes, and yet I still feel like I need more. And I think that it's not a healthy mindset, and I don't really think it's healthy to just be constantly trying to compete with other PokeTubers or other people that you see on the internet. I always tell you guys to collect what you want, invest in what you want, keep sealed what you want for later rippage, whatever you want to do. I really think comparison is the thief of joy. And this past week, like I said, I had to really unfollow and just take steps back from the whole investing sphere. I would watch the Falling Fridays from from Pokebeard. I would watch PokeJace's videos of the market crashing. I picked up from some singles that, yeah, I wanted those singles, but 12%. I mean, come on, man. I'm not 50 bucks isn't gonna kill me down the line. Kill me. I'm speaking for myself. It's not gonna kill me down the line to pick up the single at $50. More expensive. But I think it really started to weigh in on me and really affect how I was viewing this market and what I was spending my dollar. Money was going in and out real quick. So tying this all back to the Alpha Investments, Rudy's video, it's very refreshing to see that we're all just, he's like, this is how I do it. I buy a whole pallet worth of Pokemon sets. I set it. If it does whatever, I sell it at the 3 to 5 year mark. He has the Patreon. It's so passive. It is what it is. It's not the end all be all. And also another big reminder to you guys is just to diversify your portfolios. If you're at the age of investing, definitely don't invest all your money into a shiny cardboard. That's not the best investment that you guys can do. There's way better things to get a 2-3x on fast, really fast. But that's for an entirely different video, entirely different YouTube channel. And just to see the whole animosity that he gets because he's a Pokemon investor, when in all actuality, he's just trying to feed his family. We're all just trying to make money off of something that is dire to our hearts, that we love to death. And I think that's where the disconnect is the collectors. They just love collecting. They just love to rip. They love these characters so much, and they hate that this money tie is attached to their beloved Pokemon, their beloved Pikachu. It's just such a negative annotation towards something they grew up with. It's attached to nostalgia in their childhood. So I understand, but I also believe that both sides just, at the end of the day, really just love Pokemon. Obviously, one side loves money probably more than Pokemon, but I think that there's absolutely no wrong here. And I'm gonna leave Rudy's video in the comment section down below. It's so awesome. It's so nonchalant, so budget. He's so much knowledge. I know it's not gonna be for all of you guys, but it was a cool little reminder of how small of a fish I am in this giant pond. I tell you guys all the time, I buy Pokemon cards to rip for the channel, for opening videos. I have a ton of sealed product to just keep this constantly rotating, keep it new, keep it fresh, and then I have my sealed investments that I try to buy at the low. Recently, I've been buying sealed cases of booster boxes, Japanese and English. That is going to be my goal for this next year. I'm going to be buying cases, you know, they can go anywhere between $500 to $700 if you're here in the US. And I think it's a solid play if you want to just set it and forget it. If I'm not that good at predicting stocks, it's not my forte. I'm more of a crypto guy. That's something that I study every single day. Literally am staring at the charts 24/7, getting alerts on that stuff. But it's cool and it's nice to invest in something that I love, like Pokemon. And sometimes these investments are going to perform, and more than likely they are. Most collectible items do go up just because supply and demand, and after something's gone, it is gone. You cannot go back and reprint base set, Neo. We can't go back and reprint all those sets exactly how they were made in, you know, 2000, the whole 2000s. We just can't go back and do that. So now I'm going to turn this video to you guys. How do you guys feel about the whole investing space right now? Is it a little too serious for your liking? It seems like this space has absolutely taken over the Pokemon community. Every day I am on YouTube at work trying to find somebody that is another like a possum button style video where people are just talking about their collections, talking about their favorite Pokemon. Those videos are few and far between. Here on this channel, you know, we have the podcast, we have my market talk, but I tell you guys exactly what I love. You guys know my favorite Pokemon. You guys know that I have a comment binder. I love my comments. I love my reverse holos. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing spectacular over here. I just am a diehard Pokemon fan and I love what I love. So yeah, sorry. Let's turn it to you guys again. Tell me if you guys agree. Are you staying far away from this investing sphere? Do you guys enjoy the whole Pokemon market talk every single second that the Moonbryon decides to fart and move -2%, +2%? Let me know that or anything in the comment section down below. Kind of a different style video, but I appreciate all you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a fresh new podcast. Peace.